Welcome back to our channel, the channel for the latest news and stories about Princess Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we bring you breaking news.
William and Catherine spotted in romantic lunch as they look so happy in love. It would seem that rumours about Prince William and Rose are not exerting a significant amount of pressure on Princess Catherine, despite the fact that the press continues to spread speculations about them every year and that the rumours continue to go back every year at their marriage anniversary. In a paparazzi photo, the Prince and Princess of Wales were visible wearing casual clothing. The photograph shows them accompanying her to an area restaurant to taste the food she loves for the first time. Princess Catherine and Prince William make a pit stop at a chippy to pick up some takeout during their supper. They avoided the throng by taking a leisurely walk down the pier, where they could enjoy the fish and chips. After obtaining their takeout, they sat down next to one another on a bench that was located close yet distant from the main roadway.
As everyone knows, the Prince and Princess met at St Andrews in Scotland and fell in love, so St Andrews really is a special site for both of them. According to a report, Prince William and Princess Catherine took a trip down memory lane as they enjoyed fish and chips at their old favourite student takeaway. The royal couple returned to St Andrews in Scotland, where they first met as students 20 years ago, before making a detour to Anstruther Fish Bar. In line with reports, Prince William and Princess Catherine conducted a trip into memory lane when enjoying the seafood and potato chips at their former college hangout. The British royal couple visited St Andrews, Scotland, a place where they started as undergraduates more than 20 years previously. While the Prince and Princess of Wales were studying at St Andrews College, they were reported to have been regulars at this chippy. They came in to greet the employees, as well as consume their haddock, and investigated with the potatoes at the seat overlooking the harbour, before going back to get a scoop of ice cream. Following finishing their meal, the pair wandered down the coastline before returning to the Chippy's Brantisanti frozen yogurt parlour for desserts. Following an unplanned stop-off, according to their journey through Scotland, Margaret Smith, 59, reported that William demanded biscuits with cream as well as a peppermint choc chip, when Catherine selected Scottish Slate in Without a Gluten Cornet. These guys were clients of mine approximately 2 decades ago, while they were students at the university, the shop owner explained. We had the privilege to be able to offer them chips and fish during the moment, as they seemed like just William as well as Catherine. They were normal people. Ultimately, we might not have seen their faces for a long time, which meant we experienced the greatest surprise that changed our lives. They requested somebody drive in and fetch everyone fish and chips for dinner. We had no idea before someone mentioned that the Prince and Princess had been seated on a table. It proved to be a lovely picture. We were able to observe them through the window having fish and chips in the sunlight on the beach. It's the two of them. It proved to be a beautiful spectacle. It turned out to be a lovely moment while they strolled back across the shoreside. It had been wonderful getting to see them again. I'm simply getting over it, because who ought to stroll through our frozen yogurt parlour but two people themselves to do so? It had been a wonderful trip. We congratulated them for paying their visit. Their personalities were delightful to converse with. William stated that the quality is identical and it's excellent, and perhaps even better than it was 2 decades ago. He seemed very happy to be returning. The Princess stated that we were taking advantage of the walk along memory lane, and the couple weren't able to show up that way without having fish and chips. The royal couple stopped at Anster while seeing the undergraduates at St Andrews College and welcoming fishermen. William becomes a Lord High Commissioner, so the two of them will be spending an entire week touring Scotland. They subsequently visited the Fishermen's Mutual Organisation in nearby Pittenweem, Fife, following an early meal of fish and chips. Notwithstanding the seafood meal, the pair ate recently caught langoustines plus cooked crabs. So, allow us to return to a period when the two of them celebrated their wedding anniversary for more than a decade. George's summer. A feeling of undeniable enthusiasm in the atmosphere around July the 22nd, 2013, regardless of what the world was about to come across the globe whenever the announcement of William and Catherine's first baby emerged. For a lot of younger generations, this represented the initial royal baby throughout the course of their lives, while for the other it represented a sad occasion to witness Diana's eldest child become a father for the inaugural time. The royal couple named their first child Prince George just a couple of hours after his arrival into the world, and the infant has offered numerous unforgettable experiences subsequently. A royal brother or sister. A tiny princess has been born, bringing the total to 4. On May 2nd, 2015, the royal couple welcomed their second bundle of joy, a daughter, into the world. Soon, the young lady's surname was made public to be Charlotte Elizabeth Diana, or Princess Charlotte, in honor of Charlotte's great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, as well as deceased grandmother, Princess Diana. What exactly a great time they enjoyed as an entire family in Canada. The royals travelled both their kiddos to Canada on their initial ceremonial vacation overseas as a married couple of 4. As well as the kids grabbed the spotlight from right after they stepped off the aircraft, during an outdoor celebration for local military members. George and Charlotte were introduced to a few typical kid-friendly activities, including inflated objects, air bubbles and rabbits. The third royal baby born in 2018 brings the total to 5. During April of 2018, the royal couple added additional springtime babies into their household. Catherine, like all of her their pregnancies, suffered from excessive salivation gravidarum, a pregnancy-related ailment that caused her to be unable to attend her eldest child's inaugural day of kindergarten that year. Following the coming of age of the couple's 3 youngsters, William informed royal admirers claimed that the infant boy was acting nicely, while stating the rest of the household had been on great conditions. Parents drive the elder children to attend classes. In contrast to George's inaugural day of educational institutions, Catherine had the chance to join the couple's partner, as well as the eldest child to Charlotte's momentous day. The tiny princess goes the exact same institution as her elder brother, and even though she appeared anxious as she walked in, she offered an endearing salute before going inside. George and Charlotte, like countless other children on their inaugural day of educational institutions, sat for a portrait while wearing their clothes that are their uniform, which was shot by their mother. Thank you for watching today's video. What are your thoughts on their love? For me, this love is extremely wonderful because it allows me to believe and relax in the midst of all the knowledge in the world. Please share your opinions and say goodbye for the time being.